Hello everybody, welcome to the course on operating system, and here we will study what is an operating system and its different types. Now basically we will study here the introductory part, different types of operating system, their description, and lastly we will summarize the whole thing. So let us come to the introductory part. What is an operating system? An operating system is a software which acts as an interface between the end user and computer hardware. Every computer must have at least one operating system to run other programs. An application like Chrome, Microsoft Word, games, etc. needs some environment in which it will run and perform its task. The operating system helps you to communicate with the computer without knowing how to speak the computer's language. It is not possible for the user to use any computer or mobile device without having an operating system. So, operating system is sitting in between the hardware and the end user. Hardwares like CPU, memory, hard drive, and we are the end users. So operating systems like Windows, Apple OS X and Linux are sitting in between the hardware and the end user. Do you know a fact that the basic operating system which we use nowadays in every computer is Windows operating system, and it is having the maximum market share. After that, the Android comes. iOS is lying much behind. Some functions of operating system are like memory management, processor management, file management, device management, I/O management, secondary storage management, security, command interpretation, networking, communication management, and job accounting. So let us come to the different types of operating system. Now we are familiar with numerous types of operating system. Let us have a closer look. So mainframe operating system, these are the operating systems which support thousands of devices to simultaneously serve thousands of users. Server operating system, actually they are running in a server. Multiprocessor operating system, they are the several CPUs where they are connected to a single system. Personal computer operating system are the single user and multi-programming ones. Handheld operating system, the mobile operating system for smartphones and other small devices. Embedded OS are the resource efficient and reliable one. Sensor node operating system are the operating systems which are used in tiny sensor nodes. Real-time operating system, they are intended to serve real-time applications that process data as it comes in, typically without any buffer delay. Smart card operating system, these are the sequence of instructions permanently embedded in the ROM of the smart card. So let us come to the descriptory part of the different types of operating system. So the first one which comes into the list is the mainframe operating system. You can see the picture of a mainframe operating system here. The mainframe computers, colloquially referred as the big iron, are the computers used primarily by large organizations for critical applications, bulk data processing like sensors, industry, consumer statistics, enterprise resource planning, and transaction processing. Most mainframe computers are sold by IBM, and operating systems are also provided by IBM. Examples of mainframe operating system are OS 390, ZOS, which are the 64-bit operating system from IBM mainframes, etc. Next in the list is server operating system. You can see the picture of one IBM Blade server here. These type of operating system are running in a server. It is used by many users in a network and operates with client-server architecture. It provides services like file service, print service, and web service. Linux, Windows Server, Solaris, and FreeBSD are some of the examples of server operating system. Next in the list is multiprocessor operating system. You can see that different processors are here sharing the same memory, bus, and I/O devices. Multiprocessor system is the one which has several CPUs connected to a single system. Operating system for multiprocessors provide services like connectivity, communication, and consistency. Windows and Linux are the examples of multiprocessor operating system. Definitely this multiprocessor operating system is having its types like symmetric and asymmetric one. We will go to the details in later slides. Next one is the personal computer operating system which we use in our own computers or laptops. It provides good support to a single user and supports multi-programming. Windows, Mac, Linux are the examples of personal computer OS. Personal computers have a unique strength that lies in the availability of a large number of ready-made software packages. In fact, the user-friendliness of these software packages has not only made the PC popular, but also has added to the list of applications of computers. Now, Android, Symbian OS, iOS are the examples of handheld operating system. These operating systems are running in PDAs and cell phones. These are sophisticated with the ability to handle services like phone calls, digital photography, etc. They also run third-party applications. Symbian, Palm, Android, iOS are the examples of handheld OS. Many handheld devices have between 512 KB and 8 MB of memory. As a result, the operating system and applications must manage memory very efficiently. This includes returning all allocated memory back to the memory manager once the memory is no longer in use. The next type of operating system is embedded OS. It runs on computers that controls devices that are not generally thought of as computers and which do not accept user-installed softwares like microwave ovens, TV sets, DVD players, MP3 players, cars, etc. VxWorks and QNX are the examples of embedded OS. Next in the list is tiny sensor nodes operating systems, which are known as sensor node OS. Now, a sensor node is a battery-powered small computer with built-in radios. They have limited power and they must work for a long time period. Operating systems in these sensor nodes have a simple design, event-driven, and to make measurements by using clocks. So the example of sensor node OS is TinyOS. What the sensor nodes are doing? They are the networks of tiny sensor nodes which are working wirelessly. They communicate with their base station and they are guarding the national borders, detecting fires in the forests. They are measuring the temperature and precipitation for weather forecasting. Next in the list is real-time operating system. Now, a real-time operating system is used in real-time computers. For this operating system, time is the main parameter. Real-time operating system can be classified as hard real-time system and soft real-time system. In case of hard real-time system, an action has to happen in particular time duration. It is used in industries, avionics, military, etc. Whereas the soft real-time system actions can be delayed without any side effects. It is used in digital telephones and multimedia systems. Examples for real-time operating systems are Linux OS, RT Linux, Windows CE, etc. So here comes the comparison between real hard-time system and soft real-time system. Aircraft, airport landing services, nuclear power stations, chemical plants, life support systems are falling under hard real-time systems, whereas multimedia and interactive video games are falling under the soft real-time systems. Lastly, we are having the Smart Card OS. These are the new operating systems which are in very much use nowadays. The smallest operating system runs on smart card, credit card size devices containing a CPU chip, have very severe processing power and memory constraints. Some are powered by contacts in the reader into which they are inserted, but contactless smart cards are inductively powered, which greatly limits what they can do. Some of them can handle only a single function, such as electronic payments, but others can handle multiple functions on the same smart card. Smart cards are basically Java oriented, and Java Card and Malt OS are the examples of smart card operating system. So to summarize the whole thing, we have seen that operating system is basically the interface between the computer hardware and the end user. And here in this presentation, we have seen different types of operating system which are available nowadays in the market, and they are basically used for different purposes. Thank you very much for this video.